Well, hey, Robert Tolnai here. Hey, guys, crazy times, right? So I just wanted to do a short video, which probably won't be that short because I've gotten a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails, a lot of text about what is going on, where is all this going, what does it all mean, and at the same time, I read every day more and more stuff that's coming out. We talk to our real estate coaches. They get information from higher up, from industry leaders about what they believe is happening and where it's all going to go. So I just really want to give you any information that I know in the hopes that it will help you be calmer, not freak out, hopefully make some great decisions for you and your family during this time because make no mistake, this is very uncharted territory. This is very new, and it's not wrong if you're scared, if you have some fear. It's absolutely normal because it's something that none of us have experienced yet. So it's all going to be new. But I'm going to share with you everything that I know, everything that I believe, what my suggestions are. And all I'm going to suggest is exactly what we're doing as a family. Doesn't mean that it's going to work for you or if it's the best thing for you, but I'm only going to be able to share with you what I know and what we are doing, what we're experiencing, and what we're going through. So I hope that helps. I hope it helps you in some way. If it doesn't, please, the goal of this is I want you to know that I'm here, we're here as a family to help anybody that we can. So in any way that we can, obviously, with being quarantined and we've kind of been at home now for 2 days and we plan on not getting out if we really don't have to try to help stop the spread of this, and I hope that you guys are doing the same. I know for some of you it seems like it's crazy, it seems like it's silly, maybe it is, I don't know, but shit, what's the harm? If we gotta all pitch in and make this work, hopefully it will stop the spread and this will be over sooner rather than later because it's just gonna get delayed. The more of us don't get with it and try to help, probably the longer it's going to go. I'm guessing. I don't know. Again, it's so new. We don't know, right? All right. So first, let me talk to you about what, probably the craziest thing about this is the fear that everybody's experiencing because they're all buying all the toilet paper at all the stores, right? So the more and more you get out there, the less you see in the stores, which, it's got to be a little bit scary, right? It's just normal. But it's all going to pass. I truly believe that. As most of you know, we are big believers in God and we put our faith in Him. And we know that if we just do our part, things are going to get back to normal. Whether it's going to take longer or shorter, I don't know. Okay, but we're going to do the best that we can based on our beliefs, and we're going to put our faith in God like we always have, and just weather the storm. We just got to wait it out and just do our part as we go through it. So how you deal with that and how you handle that is totally up to you, and your family has to make sense for you 100%. I get that. So whatever you and your family believe in, we wish you the best. And but we're here to help, right? So if you're experiencing something that doesn't make sense or something you don't know, please call me, text me, email me, as always, right? All my videos say the same thing. Call me, text me, email me for anything you need, right? That's still the same. Doesn't have to be anything with real estate, of course. Whatever I can do to help in any other way, let us know. Maybe we know places where you can find stuff you haven't been able to find or anything like that. Let me know, reach out, be happy to help with what we know and what we have. But I read something the other day, which for me it was awesome. It was kind of the best way to make sense of this, right? It talked about why are we all freaking out so bad about being forced to kind of quarantine ourselves and be forced to stay at home with our family, with our kids, with our loved ones, right? Because hopefully most of us live with people that we enjoy living with, right? And the way they wrote about it, it just really, it made sense to me. It spoke to me. And it was hard when you first read it to make sense, because you want to punch that person in the face, because it said, consider yourselves lucky that you are going through this and you're experiencing this, and you have to be quarantined or be, kind of forced to stay at home. And when you first read that, like, boom, what's lucky about that? I need to get to work. I need to go do things. I need to support my family, right? But then the more I read through it, it basically broke it down and said something like this: hey, maybe this is what was meant to happen, which again, that's a little too crazy for some of you. Don't, take it to heart and word for word, but just listen through it. Because all of us have lost track with, not necessarily with reality, but we're so wrapped up in the day-to-day world, into day-to-day activities, that we have completely disconnected from ourselves, from our family, from our loved ones, from kids, from everything. Now, again, I'm not saying that everybody is a jerk and they don't spend time with their family. God knows we do that as much as we can, but still, I felt that message, and it hit home for me. It said, you know what? If we have to do this, let's make the best of it. How cool would this be to take the time and reconnect with yourself? I mean, maybe you just need some time with yourself. You go out in the backyard for an hour at night, look at the stars, and just re-energize. Connect with your spouse, with your significant other, connect with your kids, play games, go outside to the park, whatever that means to you. Why not take advantage of this and do it? If we have to stay home anyway, we're helping stop the spread of this, and at the same time, you are forced, which is sad to say, but maybe like the message said, this is what we needed, to be forced to reconnect with the things that we've lost connection with. That doesn't mean that you don't have to work. I'm still doing work. There's still things that I have to get to every day to continue to maintain the business and serve my clients, because there's still people that have questions, that are under escrow, that are buying, that are selling. So that's still happening. But most of our day is hanging out with each other. We eat together. We started playing more games together. We have some board games. We order another new board game to try to play. We have movie night every night. So we are taking full advantage of this, and that's what I would suggest that you do if you don't have any other choice, right? I mean, I know some of us, we still have to go out, still have to go to work, but if you're one of the many people that have been forced to stay home, whether because the job closed down or whatever the reason it may be, just take advantage of it, make the best of it, and just reconnect with whoever it is that you need to reconnect with. Like I said, it could be just reconnecting with yourself. This is something from one of my real estate coaches, John Story. Kudos to you, man. Love you. And this was something that he said in one of the training sessions. We all need it. Maybe just go outside at the end of the night, lay on the grass, on the floor, on the whatever, and just stare at stare at the stars for half an hour, for an hour, and just let your mind, relax or disappear or regain your whatever. Reconnect with yourself. Reconnect with your family, kids, anything, your grandparents, parents, whatever it is. So that's it. That's all I got. I hope that helps. If you have any questions for me, if there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate. Reach out and I'll be happy to help. Love you all. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you soon.